이렇게 전에
Tibet! Good morning and Tashi Delek to everyone. Hope you are having an amazing day. This is Jamyang and welcome back to my channel. This time I would like to share you guys 7 very useful things to know before going to Tibet. So Tibet is known as the roof of the world with an average elevation of more than 4,000 meters. It is very famous for its landscape, Tibetan Buddhism culture and towering snow-capped, and it is a pilgrimage site for a countless traveler and is known as a place that must be visited once in a lifetime. And however, it's not as easy as other places in China for foreigners to travel due to its special geographic situations. Anyway, here I list the 7 very useful things you need to know before going to Tibet based on me over 15 years of experience being guide in Tibet. Right, then first is how to deal with altitude sickness.
Tashi Delek, we're in Lhasa.
Although Tibet is very beautiful, after all it's a high altitude area, and you have to know that what welcome you here is not our beautiful Tibetan girls but high altitude sickness. So for those who wants to go, there are indeed many worries. The first and biggest concern is altitude sickness. So altitude sickness is a natural physiological reaction of the body due to pressure difference, low oxygen contents and dry air after reaching a certain altitude. So common symptoms include headache, dizziness, shortness of breath, chest tightness, insomnia, vomiting, purple lips, loss of appetite, muscle aches, etc. Okay, then let me explain how to avoid altitude sickness. So most people will experience mild altitude sickness when they first arrive at the plateau. Therefore, maintaining a good altitude is prerequisite before going to Tibet. I recommend that you do not walk fast, run or do vigorous exercise when you first arrive in plateau area. Do not overeat to avoid burdening the digestive organs. Do not drink or smoke. Eat more vitamin-rich foods such as vegetables and fruits. Drink lots of water. Pay attention to keep warm, especially on your first arrival day in Tibet. Don't do strenuous exercise and don't take shower. Don't take oxygen at the beginning. Try to adapt, otherwise you may keep using oxygen for whole your trip. And also, I think you may need to bring some cold medicine, Diamox, ginseng, headache medicine, diarrhea medicine, digestive aid, etc. And honestly, for most people, the symptoms may disappear within 1 to 2 days. So please, you don't worry about it too much. And in my experience of being 15 years guide in Tibet, the best medicine for high altitude sickness is not to think about altitude. And many people also ask, when is the best time to travel to Tibet? So the best time to travel to Tibet is during summer and autumn, when the scenery is the best, the oxygen content is sufficient and the climate is pleasant. So however, there is a big temperature difference between day and night in Tibet, especially morning and night. The temperature in Tibet during the daytime is around 25 degrees Celsius in summer, and it will drop to 10 degrees at night. So Tibet is relatively cold in 2 seasons, spring and winter. So tourists who travel in these 3 seasons should pay attention to the cold and warm. Please bring enough cold-proof clothing. Take baths and wash hair as little as possible and strictly prevents cold. Ultraviolet rays on plateau are very strong, so please pay attention to applying sunscreen, and I recommend sunproof 50+. And in addition, don't forget to use physical sun protections by taking your sunglasses and hat. And to come to the roof of the world, you also need some necessary documents. So Tibet lies within China and hence a valid passport, Chinese visa and Tibet travel permit are requisite when you enter Tibet. You need to apply for a Chinese visa in the local Chinese embassy or consulate in advance. If you enter Tibet from Nepal, you need to obtain the China group visa from Kathmandu's Chinese embassy. So Tibet travel permit is an entry permit for entering Tibet, and Tibet travel permit must be applied through a local travel agency in Tibet, and without Tibet travel permit, foreign travelers cannot board train or flights to Tibet. The permit indicates all the destinations and attractions you will visit during the travel. So that's why you must have to confirm the travel itinerary with your travel agency before the application. And if you plan to travel to Mount Everest Base Camp or Mount Kailash, you also need to apply for an alien's travel permit. Anyway, don't worry about permits, because my travel agency Tibet Vista can handle all the permits for you. Alright, that's all about today's video, and thank you so much for your time and support, and I really wish this video will help you during your trip in Tibet. This is Jamyang. Welcome to Tibet. We are the one who can show you the original Tibet. See you!